Hey YouTube, it's Moon1512 and today I'm going to be doing something a little special for you, which is a top 10 of games that need to be remade, and I'm not doing it alone.
That's right, I'm ClichePsychoShow and I'm going to be lending a hand on this top 10. I'm going to be throwing in my 2 pence whenever there's an entry that I feel I have a bit more knowledge on than Moosh. So with that said, let's get started. Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King is probably one of the best JRPGs ever made, and was probably the first JRPG I found myself really enjoying. The story is great, the combat is tight, it's just well designed all around, which is why it would instantly benefit from a remake. Improvements could be crisp HD graphics and a few balancing issues, and it could be slapped onto Xbox Live for a reasonable price, and I guarantee it will sell. When people think great platforming games, sadly Crash Bandicoot is often left in the dust, but the original 3 were shining diamonds of the genre, and a remake would soon remind people of that. With all the HD collections that are getting released these days, it's strange how Crash Bandicoot hasn't been boxed together already, but there's plenty time for it to be done. Okay, both me and Moosh are well aware of Conker's Live and Reloaded, but Live and Reloaded was turned down substantially from its N64 counterpart. The multiplayer was practically ruined, and I don't know about you, but the censoring of the word shit completely ruins the Great Mighty Pooh song for me. All they really need to do is add online to the original multiplayer, up the graphics to HD, and completely uncensor the language, and it will be an instant hit. Rare have already released HD remakes for both Banjo-Kazooie games and Perfect Dark. There's no reason why Conker doesn't deserve a remake. MediEvil is in the same boat as Conker's Bad Fur Day. It had a remake on the PSP, and it was done so horribly. Back in the days of PS1, MediEvil was never that popular. It had a sequel, but it never launched a franchise. It remained a cult hit, but now the original game deserves a dust-off. With HD graphics, the horror aspect of the game's visual design would really stand out and really contrast with the comedic tone of the game's story. Also, a re-release would give a chance to add new features and fix the stiff controls that was pretty much the source of all the game's problems.
Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars definitely needs a remake by now, even if it's just a re-release, and in my opinion will work perfectly on 3DS. Yes, fair enough, it's on the Wii Virtual Console, but honestly, how many people check on there much anymore? And it's such a good game, and I think even if they did remake it in 3D on 3DS, it'll still sell well and make a shit ton of money. Now, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, by far my favourite Zelda, and it's definitely ready for a remake. All they need to do is either make a full release with Wind Waker graphics, or a downloadable eShop title with much sharper but better Phantom Hourglass or mini-shop graphics, and it would be amazing since it's such a classic and has every right to be an awesome remake. Skies of Arcadia, one of my all-time favourite RPGs. I've said this once, but I'm going to say it again. A JRPG with pirates and airship battles, just unbelievably amazing in every way, and once again needs a remake. I think it would do well as a full HD release on either the Xbox Live Arcade or PlayStation Network, with an additional added-on online mode for ship battles, and a few customization options added for the multiplayer to keep it fresh. I know I'd buy it even though I already own the re-release on the GameCube. Final Fantasy VII, one of, if not the most requested game ever for a remake. Come on Square Enix, give the fans what they want. You know it, I know it, and everyone knows it'll make a shit ton of money. Even as just a special edition on a HD remake. Just do that, but don't touch anything on the game. Because you know, I know, and everyone else also knows that if you touch any of the story or gameplay, the fanboys will go batshit crazy.
Timesplitters 2 is a personal favourite of mine and definitely worth a remake. Its story is hilarious, but its true strength comes from its multiplayer. But a HD remake of Timesplitters 2 would act as more than just a new coat of paint. Timesplitters 4 has been heavily speculated for a long time, and Crytek UK have stated that they're unsure if there's still an audience for Timesplitters style multiplayer. Well, a HD remake of Timesplitters 2 with online multiplayer would definitely be a great way to test the market. And Timesplitters is almost perfectly designed for DLC. Map packs, character packs, challenge packs, even more single player levels could be added. Its original release included a map editor. If you polish it up a bit and add the ability to upload and download maps from the internet, Timesplitters 2 HD could truly surpass its original brilliance. It could also generate hype and sales for a possible Timesplitters 4. It would be a brilliant move by Crytek UK.
A lot of you are now thinking, what the fuck? Pokemon trading card game? But just hear me out. If you were brought up as a kid in the days when Pokemon was huge, Pokemon was everything to you, especially the cards, and for me, I really enjoyed playing the card game and the Game Boy Color version of the card game, and I think it would be an awesome game to have released on 3DS. Just look how well the Yu-Gi-Oh games do on the DS, and no doubt it will come to the 3DS. So Nintendo and the Pokemon Company need to get their act together and release it on their shiny new 3D handheld, with an online multiplayer where you can get booster packs for winning matches and also play for cards or trade them, and have DLC for when new decks release. It would be amazing. Don't you agree? So, there you have it. Top 10 games that need to be remade. Hope you enjoyed the video, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.